Welcome to the 2023 Talent Show. The rules are going to be very simple. You're going to have a lot of fun. There's a lot of great talent up here. But I do need to say one thing that's important to you from you guys as the audience to them as the performers, and that is this. You're used to coming in here and you're encouraged to be rowdy. We need to be rowdy when you're applauding for these people because the reaction you give is going to influence how well they do up here, all right? But if you give a negative reaction, that will also influence, okay? So if we see people out here in the audience who are negatively influencing what's going on out here because you're not being kind, then we will have issues. Our administration and all that stuff will have to deal with you that way. But other than that, if you hear something funny, laugh. If you see something that you like, definitely applaud. So our first act is going to be Valerie Firkany and David Guyton. Give it up, everybody.
Mama, I don't got time for dancing. That's just gonna have to wait a while. Ain't got time for messing around, and it's not my style. This old town can slow you down, people taking the easy way. But I know exactly where I'm going. I'm getting closer, closer every day, and I'm almost there. I'm almost there. People down here think I'm crazy, but I don't care. Trials and tribulations, I've had my share, but there ain't nothing gonna stop me now, 'cause I'm almost there. I remember Daddy told me fairy tales, they come true, but you gotta make them happen. It all depends on you. So I work real hard each and every day. Things for sure going my way. I'm just doing what I do. Look out, boys, I'm coming through, and I'm almost there. I'm almost there. People gonna come here from everywhere, and I'm almost there. I'm almost there. There's been trials and tribulations. You know I've had my share. But I've climbed a mountain and I've crossed a river, and I'm almost there. I'm almost there. I'm almost there.
Give it up for Valerie and David, everybody. Now, as the talent show is going on today, we have 3 celebrity judges who are giving them scores. After our last act, I'll give you instructions how you as the students will also be able to do online voting so you can give them scores. We have 3 celebrity judges. Can you give it up for Mr. Smith? In the middle here, can you give it up for Miss Derryberry? And on the other side, give it up for Mr. Reed. We will turn it over to our host of celebrity judges for their critiques.
All right, I'm not familiar with that song. I'm sorry, but I'm glad to know it now. David, the piano playing was fantastic. You've got style, and not just this, which I love, but you're playing as style as well. Valerie, great pitch. I love you belting out those notes at the last moment. One thing you remember, Okay, because you know, we always work together. Mic control, mic control. I want to hear that. I want to hear your voice. But fantastic, I loved it, guys.
First off, congratulations. That was an excellent performance, David and Valerie. Yes, I agree. I also did not know this song. However, yes, I know. However, I think it was a great song for your voice. I think your voice handled that song very well. David, of course, you played it very well, added your embellishments that are always fantastic. Valerie, I'm going to say the same thing as Mr. Reed. Mic placement is huge. Sometimes we couldn't quite hear you, and I know you're a great, big, wonderful personality. Don't be afraid to show that when you're on stage. Don't be afraid to show that awesome personality. But you both were fantastic. Thank you.
First of all, I don't know how you guys have never seen The Princess and the Frog. And second, look, Valerie, I don't care. I had a hard time hearing you too, but it was because the crowd was cheering so loud for you guys. And I really liked the way you guys played off of each other. You weren't just sitting there at the piano minding your own business. You were looking up at each other, looking back and forth. I liked the way you played off of each other. David, don't fall off the stage. You're really close, and it's making me nervous.
How about another round of applause for Valerie and David, everybody? Next up, doing a dance that is self-choreographed. Give it up for Arabella Cianci.
I keep fighting voices in my mind that say I'm not enough. Every single lie that tells me I will never measure up. Am I more than just the sum of every high and every low? Remind me once again just who I am, because I need to know. Ooh, oh, you say I'm loved when I can't feel a thing. You say I'm strong when I think I'm weak. And you say I am held when I am falling short. And when I don't belong, oh, you say I am yours. I believe the only thing that matters now is everything you think of me. In you I find my worth, in you I find my identity. Ooh, oh, you say I'm loved when I am falling short, when I don't belong. Oh, you say I'm yours. Taking all I have and now I'm laying it at your feet. You'll have every failure, God. You'll have every victory.
All right, Arabella Cianci. All right, we'll give our judges a minute to tally their scores, and whenever y'all are ready, judges.
Arabella, I just want to tell you that I thoroughly enjoyed that. It's obvious that you work at this. Like I can tell that you've got the physical control that a dancer requires, and I see. Keep at that, because it was just the emotion on the face, coming back to one, just the strength that you have and flexibility. It shows the training you've put in. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Excellent.
Arabella, that was fantastic. The audience couldn't see your emotion, but you're emoting very nicely. That was great. I enjoyed that you showed off a lot of your skills. When you're doing your PKs, make sure you connect to your leg and always pull up. And when you are doing those extensions with your legs, make sure you support with your core and pull up from your knee muscles. That's going to just help push that a little, you know what I'm saying? That's going to help push it a little bit further. And also include more things that are going to show off those awesome talents that you have. More tours jetés, more PK turns and fast beret turns, because they think those are hard, but they're not. So awesome job. Good job.
As somebody with one dance move, and it's not been very successful, I've got to have a lot of respect for anybody that's willing to get up and, number one, dance in front of an entire group like this, but your ability to translate the emotion of that song through your dance, very impressive, connected very well with the audience. Great job.
How about another round of applause for Arabella Cianci, everybody? Next up, everybody, singing a song from the musical called Jesus Christ Superstar. Give it up for Jacob Capistrant.
My mind is clearer now. At last, all too well, I can see where they all soon will be. If you strip away the myth from the man, you will see where we all soon will be. Jesus, you started to believe the things they save you.
All right, let's hear it for him again, guys. That's tough. He's going to start over. Here we go. Give it up for
My
him.
mind is clearer now. At last, all too well, I can see where we all soon will be. If you strip away the myth from the man, you will see where we all soon will be. Jesus, you started to believe the things they save you. You really do believe this talk of God is true. And all the good damage you've done will soon get swept away. You begun to matter more than the things you say. Listen, Jesus, I don't like what I see. All I ask is that you listen to me. And remember, I've been your right-hand man all along. You have set them all on fire. They think they found the new Messiah. And they'll hurt you when they find they're wrong. I remember when this whole thing began. No talk of God, then we called you a man. And believe me, my admiration for you hasn't died. But every word you say today gets twisted around some other way. And they'll hurt you when they find you've lied. Nazareth, the famous son, should have stayed a greater. No, like his father carving wood, he'd have made good. Tables, chairs, and oaken chairs would have suited Jesus, but he didn't cause nobody harm, no one alarm. Listen, Jesus, do you care for your race? Don't you see we must keep in our place? We are occupied, have you forgotten how put down we are? I am frightened by the crowd, for we are getting much too loud. And they'll crush us if we go too far. If we go too far. Listen, Jesus, to the warning I give. Please remember that I want us to live. But it's sad to see our chances weakening with every hour. Your followers are blind. Too much heaven on their minds. It was beautiful, but now it's sour. Yes, it's all God's son. Jesus, to the warning I give. Please remember that I want us to live. So come on, he won't listen to me. Yeah. God's our
Jacob Capistrant, everybody.
Jacob, you know I'm a big fan of yours. And man, you've got just the best voice for theater. I'm waiting for you to belt out, I'm Jean Valjean, you know, so I won't do it. But your vocal control, I think it did you a favor that the song reset, because the second time you came in, you were much more confident. And so I think that was a favor for you. Vocal control there, the range, I mean, that's a difficult song up and down. I'm gonna offer a suggestion, okay? You've got the stage, use it. Engage your audience, okay? There's so much going on vocally that not everybody understands the difficulty of it. Give some emotion, get your hand above your waist, okay? Give the audience some of that because it pulls them in, You've got such vocal talent. Draw them in with everything you got. Walk the stage, make eye contact, okay, buddy? It was great, great job.
Hey, Jacob, great job as always. You, of course, I hope you know you have a fabulous vocal voice. My only critique would be that most people don't know that song. It is a difficult song, and you did a great job. Your vowels were fantastic. Your enunciation was fantastic. The problem is the audience engagement. A lot of people don't really know that song, and so that kind of hurts you in the end. But fantastic job, great job, thank you.
Jacob, I'll say this. You know, it takes one thing to get up on stage with, like, get behind a guitar, sit behind a keyboard, or stand up there with something else going on. But just getting up on the stage with nothing but a microphone in your voice and being able to perform with the confidence you just performed with is very impressive. I understand where they're coming from. You've got the stage, use it. That's true. But, step one is just being comfortable up there. And you sounded awesome. You looked like you felt good about what you were singing. And yeah, the crowd, they were into it for a while, and they're not familiar with the song. But I think after hearing that, they're going to want to hear it again. So good stuff. Really proud of you. Really impressed with your courage to get up there and sing with nothing else but a microphone. Great job.
Another round of applause for Jake Capistrant, everybody. Joining us on guitar and vocals, give it up please for Star White.
Before I play, I just wanted to say Jake did really amazing. Give it another applause for him. Come and ask me, girl, to set you free, girl. You say he loves you more than me, so I will set you free. Go with him, oh, and go with him, oh, and but girl, before you go now, I want you to know now that I still love you so, but if he loves you more, go with him. All of my life, I've been searching for a girl to love you like I love you. Oh, let me tell you now, but every girl I've ever had breaks my heart and leaves me sad. What am I supposed to do? Oh, and just one more thing, girl. You give back your ring to me, and darling, you'll be free. Go with him. All of my life, I've been searching for a girl to love you like I love you. But let me tell you now, but every girl I've ever had breaks my heart and leaves me sad. What am I supposed to do? No, and just one more thing, girl. You give back your ring to me, and darling, you'll be free. Go with him, oh, and go with him, oh, and you can go with him, girl, oh, and go with him.
Star White.
Star, man, I love your confidence on stage. That was great. You're just shouting it out. Fellow guitar player, you know your fretboard, and I respect that. You're playing up and down the fretboard. You're not side-eyeing the whole time. You were making eye contact while you're playing and singing. That shows me that you have a level of proficiency with that instrument. It was great. The song was fun. It was right in your range. It sounded really comfortable for you. Think about, as a word of advice, think about tempo. You kind of started at a certain tempo and you start to kind of ramp up. And there is a natural kind of pocket that we find when we play, but just try to be aware of where that is so it doesn't feel like you're still racing to the end of the song where it's like faster. You get excited on stage, and especially when you don't have a drummer or a click or anything, that can be hard to self-regulate. But great performance overall. Really enjoyed the guitar playing. I enjoyed the whole thing.
Hey, Star. Great job, as always. I always love having you in guitar class. I think you did a great job. I liked your singing because I'd not really heard you sing before. Like Mr. Reed said, you did speed up a little bit. I don't know if that was intentional, but it was noticeable that you sped up a little bit. I really wish you would have showed off some of your finger style because you're very talented with your finger styling guitar. I know that's hard to do and sing, but I would love to have you showcase that talent. But very nice job. Thank you, Star.
Okay, so Star, I'll say this. We go back to the first act where the rest of the judges didn't know what the song was from, but the audience knew. And now I think we're looking at this act where I think all three of us were acutely aware of where that song came from. And I'm going to guess that the audience probably didn't know. But I'll tell you, you took a song that's quite a bit older than everybody here in the gym, and I think you brought it into the modern era. I really enjoyed that. And I think, based on what they're saying, yeah, you sped up a little, that's okay. But I think there's also a part of that maybe you recognized, I got to bring the audience back into this, speed it up a little bit. I enjoyed that part of it. I think from the musician standpoint down there on the end, we're going to hear some grumbling, but that's okay. I enjoyed it. I like the way you kind of brought it into the modern era. I think everybody here enjoyed it too. Great job.
A round of applause for Star White, everybody. Joining us next on the vocals, everybody give it up for Vivian Nieto.
Tell me, what does it look like in heaven? Is it peaceful? Is it free like they say? Does the sun shine bright forever? Have your fears and your pain gone away? 'Cause here on earth it feels like everything good is missing since you left. And here on earth everything's different. There's an emptiness. Oh, I hope you're dancing in the sky. I hope you're singing in the angels' choir. And I hope the angels know what they have. I'll bet it's so nice up in heaven since you've arrived. Tell me, what do you do up in heaven? Are your days filled with love and light? Is there music? Is there art and invention? Tell me, are you happy, more alive? like everything good is missing since you left. And here on earth, everything's different. There's an emptiness. Oh, I hope you're dancing in the sky. I hope you're singing in the angels' choir. And I hope the angels know what they have. I'll bet it's so nice up in heaven since you arrived. Since you arrived. Oh, no, no. I hope you're dancing in the sky. I hope you're singing in the angels' choir. And I hope the angels know what they have. I'll bet it's so nice up in heaven since you've arrived. Since you've arrived.
Give it up for Vivian, everybody.
Again, I love the self-confidence on stage. You're very comfortable up there, it's obvious. I love that, you're trying to get in with the crowd when it's always fun when people are doing that and you go along with them. That was great. Ballads are hard. Ballads are slower songs. They can be hard to sing and really express emotion. Visually, I really saw that from you. You were getting into the song, and I appreciated that. One thing because I always try to offer a piece of advice along with encouragement. I hope you're hearing encouragement. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Pitch, make sure you're listening to where your note is landing. And especially when you're holding out a note, listen to the recording, make sure you're find that frame of reference so your pitch is kind of landing right in the center there. But really, the confidence, it's a pretty song, and I thought you did it very well. Good job.
I agree with Mr. Reed. You did a fantastic job. I enjoyed your emotion. I enjoyed your diction and your enunciation. I could really tell what you were saying. Your mic placement was great. And I want to thank you for not overtaking the song with the embellishments. Not doing too many ups and downs on the notes that you have. I feel like the embellishments that you added to the long notes, the notes that were held it out, were just perfect. It wasn't too much. I enjoyed it. Thank you.
I don't have the technical knowledge of singing that these two do to be able to comment on it very specifically. So I'll say this. I think about, when there's words in a song, the words can express the feeling, the words can express the meaning. But when you as the singer get up on stage, you have to translate that in the way you sing it to really express that emotion to everybody. And I thought you did that exceptionally well. I was really impressed with, number one, your willingness to get on stage with just a microphone. That's always impressive to me. But to be able to translate the emotion of that song to a room full of people was really impressive. Good stuff.
Another round of applause for Vivian Nieto, everybody. playing a compilation of bass solos he put together himself. Everybody give it up for Kenneth. Kenneth Slade, everybody.
Kenneth, bringing that low end thing. I love it. Love it. I wish if we could have had a honkier bass tone, man, so we could have gotten that slap technique. But I know exactly what you were doing, and you're hitting it. You're getting those pulls, and it was spanky, even though it wasn't a bass amp tone. You were still translating that. That was great. I loved the medley. I loved. You're laying down the groove and then you're getting the melodic stuff as well. You just kind of showcased what you can do on bass and all of that. And the confidence was there. I thought you did a fantastic job. I thoroughly enjoyed that. It's not every day you hear a bass solo. And dude, I'd love to hear it again. It was great. Fantastic.
Kenneth, you did an awesome job. I also enjoyed that you showed off different techniques with the slap, using the pick, playing melodically as well. It was really, really, really nice, and I really appreciate it. I liked that you used famous bass lines that almost everybody's going to recognize, and I also really loved your confidence. So thank you for involving the audience. Great job.
All right, look, I'm a bass player too. So when I walk in, I see a man holding a bass, I'm like, hey, it's about to get good. But then I start to wonder, is he gonna slap it? Is he gonna pop it? Are there gonna be hammer-ons, pull-offs? I don't know. But I got all of that today, and if you noticed, there in the middle, this audience really got into it. And a lot of people say, can the bass guitar really be the lead instrument in a band? And I think you proved that, yes, it can. Good job.
Give it up for Kenneth Slade, everybody. And joining us on vocals, a round of applause for Melody Sanchez.
Each day I live, I want to be a day to give the best of me. I'm only one, but not alone. My finest day is yet unknown. I broke my heart for every gain to taste this sweet. I face the pain. I rise and fall. Yet through it all, this much remains. I want one moment in time when I'm more than I thought I could be. When all of my dreams are a heartbeat away, and the answers are all up to me. Give me one moment in time when I'm racing with destiny. That in that one moment of time, I will feel eternity. I've lived to be the very best. I want it all, no time for less. I've laid the plans, now lay the chance here in my hands. I want one moment in time when I'm more than I thought I could be. When all of my dreams are a heartbeat away, and the answers are all up to me. Give me one moment in time when I'm racing with destiny. Then in that one moment of time, I will feel eternity. You're a winner for a lifetime. If you say that one moment in time, make it shine. Give me one moment in time when I'm more than I thought I could be. When all of my dreams are a heartbeat away, and the answers are all up to me. Give me one moment in time when I'm racing with destiny.
Melody Sanchez, everybody.
Melody, I was skeptical when that song started because I was like, is she really gonna do that song? Oh my gosh, that showcased your voice so well. Your upper register, you didn't pinch any. I mean, it was just so pure sounding and effortless. You didn't get too showy. Your stage presence, just everything about that was what I want as an audience member. So, fantastic job. Fantastic.
Melody, great job. Thank you. The same as Mr. Reed, when I heard some Whitney, I thought, uh-oh. And you kind of took a deep breath before, and I thought, oh, I hope she's got this. Girl, you got it. That was fantastic. You looked like a natural up there. It looks like you feel very comfortable up there. It was fun to watch, and you nailed the key change. So excellent, excellent job. Bravo.
I will keep it very brief, but just like they said, when you hear that song start, you think, uh-oh, we're taking on Whitney Houston today. But you did a phenomenal job, and you kept the crowd in it the whole time. Well done.
One more round of applause for Melody Sanchez, everybody. All right, Red Hawks. So we are done with bathroom breaks. Everybody stay seated, please. Nobody's going to leave. Now it is your turn to have your voice on the talent show. You can get out your devices and go to the website creekfinearts.com. That's creekfinearts.com. You'll see a link there that says talent show voting. You have 3 minutes to cast your vote. Your votes will be averaged in with the judges' votes to see who wins the talent show. That's creekfinearts.com.
In a room full of dimes, you would be $100 if being fine was a crime. Girl, they like your little fine up in the tower. The way you move like you do, ooh, it's like you do it for a living. Do a little spin, do it again. Look like you're playing for the win. Oh, baby, I'm trying to roll, I'm trying to ride, I'm trying to float, I'm trying to glide. No, don't be shy, just take my
60 more seconds to cast your vote. creekfinearts.com.
Got your hair in the wind and your skin glistening. I can smell your sweet perfume. You smell better than a barbecue. A superstar is what you are. I'm your biggest fan. If you're looking for a man, sugar, here I am. I'm trying to roll, I'm trying to ride, I'm trying to roll with you, darling. I'm trying to float, I'm trying to glide. Oh, no, don't be shy.
And the results are in, ladies and gentlemen. After all the results are in, you will be dismissed. You can be dismissed out to the parking lot. but not passed anywhere else, to the parking lot or to the buses, and that is it. In third place, we have David Guyton and Valerie Firkany. In second place, Arabella Cianci. And in first place, Melody Sanchez. Thank you to Mr. Bissinger and Mr. Hovelman and our 3 celebrity guests. Have a good rest of your day. Enjoy the Hawk Fest tomorrow.